Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me today's video, guys. I really appreciate your support so much, and I'm back today with the most requested video here on my channel. I've got many requests about showing my entire perfume collection, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's going to be hard for me to film my whole collection at the moment. It's coming on my channel for sure, but I don't know exactly when. Today I decided to show you my entire winter collection. These are the perfumes that I love to wear in winter and cold weather, because I really like to divide my perfumes by seasons. So it really works for me when I do this. So I have a perfume that I like to wear in cold weather, another section for, you know, spring and summer. But I'm super excited today that I'm finally gonna share my winter collection with you. Let me know in the comments if you want to see the whole collection, because I'm planning to do it. It's gonna take, you know, more time, of course, but I'm super excited today. I highly suggest you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let's make Moon's Perfumes family gets bigger and bigger, and also highly suggest you to follow me on Instagram, because I always active there every day, all the time. I post 2-3 days a week, and I answer all the DMs that I get on Instagram. So if you have any questions about any perfume, you can DM me. And now, you guys, without further ado, let's jump into today's video. I'm not gonna include my travel sizes and samples, because again, this video is gonna be like 2 hours long, so I'm not gonna show any samples or travel sizes, only full bottles. The first one that I'm going to talk about is this beautiful, classy and classic perfume from Chanel. This is Coco Chanel. This is the ultimate classy fragrance for winter. This is all about amber, rose, and some spices like cloves, and it's a little bit also woody. You guys, I absolutely love this perfume, but it's only for cold weather because it's really heavy. It's very warm smelling, but the performance also is absolutely stunning. Sillage and longevity is top notch. This is for me also for special occasions and nighttime. Is that classy, is that unique. I just love this one. I think this is my favorite Coco, just so classic and so unique. And next one, very beautiful, you guys, is called Supreme. I love it so much. I love the bottle, this glittery one. It's much more fruitier than the original Good Girl, and it's also more feminine in my opinion. They added here some fruits and some berries, so I think it smells a little bit sweeter than Good Girl, and definitely more feminine, more easy to wear for me. I'm not a big fan of the original, but I love this one so much. And next one is a fragrance from Jean-Paul Gaultier, and this is Classique. You guys, I'm talking about this specific Classique and specific bottle, lacy corset bottle, if you can see it here in the camera. I absolutely adore this fragrance. I love it so much. This fragrance to me screams femininity. It smells very rosy, smells sweet, but also smells very powdery, and definitely has 90s vibes. That's why I love it so much. It's so unique, it's so feminine. Love it. I really love this fragrance, and I think this is my favorite Classique, and I really can put it easily in my top 10 for winter, or even top 10 for life, because I absolutely love this one so much. And the next one we have here La Belle. And sweet. I don't wear it a lot. I don't know why. I don't reach for it a lot, but every time when I smell it, it really wowed me because it has that wow factor to it, in my opinion. It's very beautiful, very sweet, very yummy, very gourmand. It smells like a hair dessert, and you know, with heavy syrup on top of it or something like this, and the vetiver in here makes it very unique. But I think I love this one more. I think the Classique one, I love it more than La Belle, but it's very beautiful during winter time and cold weather, of course. So the next one, I have a fragrance from Swiss Arabian, and this is Shaghaf Oud. So of course this is a dupe, affordable dupe for Oud Bouquet. I also have here Oud Bouquet, of course, because these for me very suitable for winter and cold weather. Love them both so much, but I think I prefer Oud Bouquet more because it's a little bit softer than Shaghaf. Shaghaf is a beast, you know, it's a beast mode, is so heavy. The Oud in here also is much heavier than Oud Bouquet. Love them both, but I reach for Oud Bouquet more. So yes, it's very beautiful. Both of them are very beautiful, sweet, gourmand oud with vanilla, with praline and dark roses. Stunning, captivating, amazing fragrances, of course. And this is really a real dupe for it because they are similar. I would say like 95% similar or even more. And the next one, I have the only fragrance from Nishane house. I need to discover more Nishanes, and I'm talking about 100 Silent Ways. This is an amazing vanilla scent. It's white floral and vanilla scent. I have samples of Annie. It's an amazing vanilla scent also, but Annie is more, you know, a little bit more masculine, and of course it's more spicy and more complicated, I would say, than 100 Silent Ways. I don't think I'm gonna get a full bottle of Annie because I prefer 100 Silent Ways more, if I'm honest with you. Wow, this is stunning, creamy velvety vanilla with white florals. Very unique, amazing performance again. Just absolutely stunning, works amazing in winter time. So this is my only full bottle of Nishane. And next one, I have two fragrances from Burberry house, and the first one is Body Burberry. This is, you guys, the gold edition. That's why the bottle looks, you know, brownish, because this is the gold limited edition bottle. And I had the original Body Burberry before. I absolutely love Body Burberry's DNA. For me, it's a signature worthy fragrance, of course. The only difference between this gold edition and the original, they smell very similar, but this one is a little bit smoother. You know, I think they added a cashmere note in here, makes it a little bit smoother than the original. I think also this can work all year round, not only winter time, but this fragrance or the original Body is going to stay in my collection forever because I really absolutely love it. It's powdery, it's floral, just has a little bit of sweetness, but powdery, woody, prominent scent. This smells very unique, you guys. I highly recommend it if you're looking for a signature worthy, affordable scent, because now those fragrances are so affordable. So I highly recommend it, of course, because also the performance is amazing. So the next Burberry fragrance that I have is Burberry Her Intense version, as you can see, and I just talked about it in my top 10 sweetest perfumes in my collection, and this was in #1 spot because it's really my favorite sweet, gourmand, delicious fragrance that I have in my entire collection. Guys, this fragrance is to die for in my opinion. It smells very sweet, oh my gosh, but it's not annoying at all. I'm not into very sweet fragrances that much, but for some reason I adore this fragrance because it's just done perfectly, and it also has that oriental vibe to it. It really smells oriental to me. It's berries. This is all about berries and benzoin. So if you can imagine berries soaked in benzoin or syrupy vanilla this is how this perfume smells like, and amazing. And also when it dries down, it really smells similar to Baccarat Rouge 540. Very unique scent. Again, performance is amazing, spectacular. This is last on my skin forever, has a strong ciliage. Just absolutely adore it. And the next ones, I think I'm gonna talk about some Lancomes, because Lancome house is one of my top favorite houses ever. And I have here 3 fragrances from this house that I love to wear during winter and cold weather. So the first one is Tresor, the original Tresor, the orange juice, as you can see. And this is again my second bottle of Tresor. The first bottle, I got it like many years ago, and actually it was my signature scent in the past. I've worn it like every single day because I absolutely love this fragrance. It smells very powdery, very fruity also, because it has apricot and peach, and it also smells sweet from that vanilla and some sandalwood or woody notes in the base. Absolutely stunning, unique, classic 90s vibes again fragrance. And the original Tresor is gonna stay in my collection forever again, because it's just a classic. And I have another flanker from Tresor. This is Tresor La Nuit. You guys, this is beautiful. I love the bottle so much. Now this one is more oriental than the original Tresor, and it also is sweeter. It has also a strawberry note in here that I love it so much, because it doesn't smell synthetic. It smells like real strawberry, and mixed with that vanilla, with that sweet notes, and also some other fruity notes. And it also, the incense in here adds this smokiness to it. It's just smells stunning, amazing for nighttime romantic scent, I would say. And I really can't wait to get a la folie version also, because I think I need to collect all the Tresors. I just love them so much, and I really can't wait to get the a la folie one. And next one, I have also a Tresor perfume, and this is Midnight Rose, the purple one. And I also just talked about it in my last video. It was my top 10 most feminine fragrances in my collection, and this was in my top 5 because it really smells very feminine. I just adore it, you guys. It smells very womanly, it smells very unique, also powdery, jammy rose. And again, the sweetness in here is just perfect. The powders notes in here and the peony note in here just balanced the sweetness in this fragrance. Amazing scent. Longevity is everything about this fragrance. I absolutely love it. Smells very feminine and very romantic and seductive scent. So next up, I have some Kayali fragrances that I love to wear during winter time. I actually have the whole Kayali collection except the citrus one. I have only samples of the citrus one, and if you want me to do a video about Kayali collection, let me know in the comments, of course. But I have 3 that I love to wear during this time of the year. And the first one, I think this is my favorite Kayali fragrance, or maybe the second favorite, and this is Elixir, the black one. So this fragrance smells very oriental. I love oriental smelling fragrances so much. This is rosy, this is oriental. I can smell some oud in here. It doesn't have any oud note, but it really smells, it smells like some roses with touch of oud, and also has some freshness from that red apple note. It also a little bit sweet from the amber base. Just stunning. I absolutely love this fragrance, and it smells very oriental, as I said, and it also smells expensive. And the next Kayali fragrance is Deja White Flower. I love to wear it winter time, fall winter time, and maybe also early spring, because it has a strong patchouli base. I didn't like it that much during summertime and hot weather. That's why I included in winter collection. Very beautiful. Especially when you first spray it, it smells very freshy, it smells very fruity also. Yeah, it's very fruity, very white floral, and also has sandalwood and patchouli and vanilla base. The vanilla in here smells very beautiful, you guys. Also, the third Kayali fragrance is Kayali Vanilla. This one is the most delicious, mouth-watering vanilla scent I have ever smelled. The vanilla in here smells very delicious with that brown sugar note. My gosh, just smells so addicting. If you're looking for an addicting vanilla, sugary but not annoying, it's not too much, it's just perfect blend between those sweet notes. Amazing alone, and also layering with any fragrance in your collection. If you want to add some sweetness and some, you know, sultry vibe to any fragrance from your collection, just layer it with this Kayali Vanilla. So next up I have a fragrance from Alexander J House, and this is the only fragrance from the house that I have, and this is called Iris Violet. So as the name suggests, it's a powdery iris and violet scent, but it also smells very sweet. Yes, it smells very sweet because it has many sweet fruit notes like berries and pears and you know, those sweet fruits. So that's why it's very sweet, especially in the dry down, and it has touch of powderness from the iris, from the musk, from also you know, some powdery and musk notes. It smells very beautiful, also smells very oriental, and it has good performance also. If you're looking for a unique powdery sweet fragrance with oriental twist, I highly recommend this fragrance because it really smells very unique. And the next one, I have a fragrance from Givenchy House. Yeah, I think I have two fragrances from Givenchy House. Yes, I'm hoping that I'm not gonna break any bottles today. So this one is called Very Irresistible. You guys, I love this fragrance. I've worn it so much in the past, as you can see. It's very big one, it's a huge one because I've worn it a lot in the past. Also, I absolutely love it. This is a spicy rosy scent, so that's why I like to wear it during winter, because it smells spicy. It also smells sweet, but it's very unique. I've been complimented so many times with this fragrance. And another fragrance from Givenchy, and it's a new addition to my collection. This is Linderti Intense. This is the Intense version. After wearing this fragrance so many times, I could say this is the most, or one of the most unique, cozy, warm, sultry, seductive winter fragrances in my collection. Smells stunning. If you are familiar with the original Linderti, it smells similar to it, I would say, but this is more sultry. This is more seductive because they amped up the vanilla in this fragrance, so it smells a little bit sweeter and a little bit also smoky and nutty from that sesame note. Just very unique, you guys, and absolutely stunning. This stays on my skin for so long and also has a perfect sillage. The next one, I have a fragrance from Giorgio Armani, and this is Armani called Cashmere. As you can see, also I've put a big dent in it because, you guys, this fragrance smells very sophisticated. It smells very sensual. Oh my goodness, this smells really like a cashmere coat. It's that warm, it's that cozy, and it has some sweet notes in here. It smells a little bit sweet and delicious at the same time, and it also has a leather note and suede note, and that's why it smells very unique with those leathery notes in here. So it has everything. I think also it has some purple flower like iris or heliotrope because it smells powdery. So you guys, this has everything. It's powdery, it's sweet, it's cozy, it's warm, it's sultry, seductive, and also very unique. Just absolutely love it, and it's such a shame they decided to discontinue this fragrance because it's absolutely stunning. Anyways, the next one, I have two fragrances from Kenzo house. So the first one is Kenzo Amour, and again this one is my second bottle because I love this fragrance so much. Warm vanilla scent with that rice note. It smells very yummy, very delicious. It's also a little bit powdery because again it has heliotrope flowers in here. Makes it very powdery, you guys. I just absolutely love it. The old formulation of course has had much better performance as usual. Now the new formulation is when it comes to performance, it's not as great as the old one, but I still love it. And the next Kenzo fragrance, it's called Kenzo Flower Elixir. I also talked about it in that top 10 most feminine fragrances because it smells very feminine, you guys. You can imagine the original Kenzo Flower, but this is much smoother. This is also sweeter with that raspberry note in here, that vanilla. Just absolutely stunning, you guys. And it also has some powdery notes in here, you know, so it smells a little bit like makeup powder. Very beautiful, soft and smooth, powdery, sweet scent, and smells really very feminine and just very comforting scent. Like if you wear this just before bed, it really gonna help you sleep well because it's that comforting. So the next one I have is a fragrance. I actually have two fragrances from this house. Talking about the house of Aoud, this one and the grape petals. I don't know, I think I forgot to bring it here beside me, but that's okay. I'm gonna put a picture up here. So I have this and grape petals from the house of Aoud. So grape petals, if you can imagine Intense Cafe by Montale, smells very similar to it, but then add more vanilla because sweeter, and also add some fruits like, you know, grapes and berries. So grape petals is more sweeter than Intense Cafe, and it also smells more feminine and more fruitier. So that was that. And then I have also this one called yes, Almond Harmony. This is an amazing powdery sweet almond scent with a heavy dose also of vanilla and with touch of spiciness also, especially when you first spray this fragrance. Yes, it smells a little bit spicy. If you can think of cinnamon, you know, something here smells like cinnamon, especially in the opening, but then it turns to a very beautiful, very sweet and powdery almond scent. If you like fragrances like Hypnotic Poison, but if you're not happy with the performance, because now this has weak performance, you can get this one because the performance is 100 times better than Hypnotic Poison. I suggest it if you like almond and vanilla fragrances, you guys. And now let's talk about, of course, the Hypnotic Poison. Beautiful. Again, this is my second bottle. The first one has better performance. Unfortunately, I don't know what they did because it doesn't have any sillage. I don't know what happened to it, but it still smells the same. And of course, this is the ultimate vanilla almondy, very cozy, comforting scent. I don't see this fragrance as a sultry or seductive scent. I don't know why. Most of the people describing this scent as the most you know, sexy and seductive scent, but to me this is more of a warm and comforting vanilla scent, if that makes sense. Very beautiful. It's also a little bit powdery. Amazing. I mean, who doesn't know Hypnotic Poison, you guys? So this was my first Dior one, and the second Dior one that I love to wear right now in winter and cold weather, and believe it or not, this is a new addition to my collection. This is Dior Addict, because I used to hate this fragrance in the past, to be honest with you. Right now, after testing this fragrance many times, now I get it. Now I absolutely love it, and I finally got all the hype on this fragrance. Wow, this is the most creamy velvety vanilla with some cinnamon and some cloves and some spices. Very creamy, very addicting, of course. And I'm so glad that I finally have Dior Addict in my collection. And the third Dior fragrance that I love to wear also, this is called Miss Dior Libre Parfum. I think this is so underrated fragrance, you guys, because everybody talks about blooming bouquet and absolutely blooming, and you know, those beautiful fragrances also, don't get me wrong, but the Libre Parfum version, in my opinion, this is the most unique one. This is all about roses, amber and patchouli, and it really smells very warm, very delicious from the amber. The patchouli in here doesn't bother me, even though I don't like patchouli that much, but it's blended very well in here. It smells also powdery from that rose. I think it has Turkish rose, you guys. This is absolutely stunning, and I think also they have been discontinued this fragrance. But if you're looking for a very unique, high quality amber, rose and patchouli scent, please get your hands on this one quickly before it's gone forever, because it's really worth it. Performance also is amazing, has a huge sillage and great longevity also. Now next up I have a fragrance called La Mia Perla by a brand called La Perla. I talked about this fragrance also a lot on my channel. It's a very beautiful, easy to wear, powdery, sweet, with also a suede note, makes it very unique and so comforting also. It also could work all year round, not only winter time, but it really smells very comforting, very different also. I haven't smelled anything similar to it, just absolutely love this fragrance. And the next one is a fragrance called Ananda Black. Yes, from Martin McLeod house, and this one called Ananda Black. Absolutely beautiful. Again, 90s vibes, if you can imagine organza fragrance, but this is not as dated as organza. This is a little bit modern version of organza, I would say, but it's much also smoother, much easier to wear. Very beautiful. Yellow flower and also white flower with that some amber notes and some sweet notes. It has also some powdery notes, smells very powdery, very womanly, very unique. Mature scent, of course, highly recommended. And it also, again, I feel like this is an underrated fragrance. And now let's talk about some Narciso's fragrances that I love to wear also in cold weather. And the first one is Fleur Musk, and actually this one could work also during early spring. But you guys, this is the most beautiful, powdery, musky and sweet ambery base, you know. It smells very beautiful. The musk in here doesn't smell so strong because it balanced perfectly with some floral notes like peony and roses, you know. So this is all about pink roses, powders and musk with a patchouli and amber base. Beautiful scent. And the second one is Narciso Rouge. Of course, if you're watching my videos, you know how much I love Narciso Rouge. And again, the musk in here, it doesn't smell so sharp or so loud. So I think this is the most easier to wear Narciso fragrance, I would say, because the sweetness in here from the vanilla makes it really smoother, you know, smells very smooth and very, you know, seductive and sultry. And it also has some rosy notes and iris note also, so it's powdery, it's sweet, it's a little bit musky, and also woody from the cedarwood and sandalwood. And the second one, or the third one from Narciso, this is the white cube. You guys, I can wear this fragrance only during cold weather because it's very heavy, it's very woody. You really have to appreciate woody fragrances to appreciate this scent, because it opens up very musky and very gardenia smelling fragrance, but then It settles down to a very unique and sophisticated cedarwood and sandalwood, and it also smells a little bit creamy from the gardenia and from the mask. This is very stunning, but I know it's not for everyone. You have to test it first. So this was Narciso Rouge, beautiful, you know, powder scent, of course. If you like those powdery fragrances, it smells a little bit smoother than this one. I would say they smell a bit similar, but this one is smoother, of course. This one is more powdery, very comforting scent, I would say. And it also doesn't have too much sweetness to it. So if you don't prefer sweet fragrances, this is a great option for you. So now let's talk about some YSL fragrances. I have 2 of them. So the first one, this is the Libre Intense. This is the intense version. I prefer it over the original Libre because this one is a little bit sweeter, a little bit more feminine, and is much creamy and much smoother than the original, I would say. Absolutely stunning lavender, white floral, and vanilla scent. Love it, you guys. Get your nose on it if you haven't already because it really smells that unique. And the second YSL fragrance, talked about it a lot also because I absolutely love it. This is Montale. This is the Intensement version, and this is my favorite version from Montale line. It's just more fruity than the original, of course. It has raspberries. It's more rosy also. It has here bunch of roses, bunch of fruits and berries, and also the patchouli here in the base is not as strong as the original. That's why I love it so much. You can check my previous videos if you wanna more details about it, but as I said, this is my favorite one. And next up I have a fragrance from Dolce&Gabbana house, and this is the only one intense. So this is a hyped up fragrance, I think for a reason. This is very unique coconut scent, but it has the you know, woody base to it, and it smells also a little bit similar to Alien by Mugler. Yes, I get that, especially in the dry down, but the coconut in here makes it very creamy, very beautiful, and it also has a masculine touch to it, makes it very unique, beautiful. I haven't tried it in warmer weather yet, but I think it could work, maybe only at night, but to me this is an amazing winter scent, you guys. And next up I have a fragrance from Amouage house, and this is Love Tuberose, a beautiful white floral, oh my gosh, whipped cream and vanilla scent. It smells very gourmand, very edible, but still has that uniqueness. It has sandalwood, of course, but smells absolutely stunning. I raved about this fragrance a lot because it's really beautiful. So the next one, I have a fragrance from Hermes house, and I think also this is a very underrated one, and this is called Calligraphy Rose. You guys, this is a very underrated fragrance because it's an amazing oriental rosy fragrance. It's very unique. Performance is out of this world. Oh my goodness, you guys. Smells very syrupy rose with some spices to it. It's very oriental smelling, very spicy, a little bit spicy, not very spicy, rosy scent. Yeah, if you can imagine Roses Berbranza, but this is for me much better than Roses Berbranza because it doesn't smell nutty, a bit spicy, but I think it has same vibes as Roses Berbranza by Lancome, and I prefer this one more. So you guys, I took a little break because I felt like I needed it, and I have around 20-25 left, so let's finish those fragrances. So the next one that I'm going to talk about is another one from Dolce&Gabbana, and this is the one. This is the original The One, and my favorite The One fragrance out of all its flankers. You know, this is my favorite one, absolute favorite one. Very beautiful white floral, amber, and fruit notes like peach and apricot, I think. But you guys, this smells so stunning, so sophisticated. I just love this fragrance. It's woody, it's vanilla, it's amber. One very easy to wear yet very unique scent. So this was the second one from Dolce&Gabbana house. And now let's talk about some Mugler fragrances, and I have 3 fragrances here. And the first one that I'm going to talk about is Angel Muse. As you see, this fragrance, as we all know, is patchouli. It's Nutella smelling. It's cocoa powder or cocoa hazelnut spray. This is very beautiful scent, but it's only for very cold weather because it's very heavy. The patchouli is in here is kind of heavy, but because it mixed with this Nutella smelling, sweet smelling, it smells very beautiful, but it smells strong. I don't like the original Angel that much, but this Angel Muse is a very beautiful one. So the second one from Mugler is Alien, the original Alien. So if you know me, then you know I love Alien very much. To me, this is the best amber fragrance created ever. Nothing smells like Alien. Jasmine, amber, and woody notes. Very, very beautiful, amazing scent. There is also a flanker from Alien that I really love almost equally, and this is Essence Absolute, the discontinued one. Here they added more vanilla to Alien, and also they added some incense, so it's a little bit smoky, a little bit sweeter. It's even more warm than the original one. It's more salty. I don't know why they have been discontinued this fragrance. It's so hard to find right now. It's very expensive, I know, but it's an amazing scent. And now let's talk about some Montale fragrances. I love Montale house, as you might know, and here I have 5 fragrances. They work amazing also for winter and cold weather. And the first one is Intense Coffee, and the second one is Roses Musk. I would say they are similar to each other, but this one has touch of coffee and also has vanilla. So if you want your Roses Musk more sweeter and has coffee note in it, definitely pick up this one. If you prefer only the smell of roses and oriental musk, so definitely pick up this one. I don't think you need both of them in your collection, scents and also amazing performance. As we all know, Montale longevity and ciliage are best of the best. The third one from this house, I have a fragrance called Oud Maison. This is an oud based fragrance. You guys, this smells so unique because the oud in here doesn't have any rose, so it's not the typical oud rose composition. It's oud with fruity notes like figs, and also has leather. So it's oud, it's figs and leather composition. It's as you see, it's a very unique one, very different one, and that's why this one smells so unique. And also it's unisex. I think it's perfect unisex. It doesn't lean feminine or masculine, for an easy to wear oud fragrance mixed with some leathery notes and some sweetness from the figs. Highly recommend this one, and also the performance is out of this world when it comes to this fragrance. The next Montale one is called Mukhallat. So this Mukhallat is very polarizing scent. Don't blind buy it because people either love it so much or hate it so much. Personally, I love it. Yes, it smells very synthetic when it comes to the strawberry note in here. It smells very plasticky and synthetic, but in my opinion, this is only the opening or the first 30 minutes, because after this it settles down to a very almost edible gourmand vanilla scent. Strawberry cake, you know, decorated with whipped cream and strawberries, and it smells very sweet. This is exactly how the dry down of this fragrance. The last Montale I have, actually this is my favorite one, that's why I kept it for last, and this is Red Oud. You guys, oh my goodness, this is not an oud based fragrance in my opinion. This is all about roses and Orris Roots or Iris, because it smells very powdery, it smells very rosy. This is leans more feminine in my opinion, because it has the cosmetics powder smelling or lipstick smelling, you know. All the oud only stays in the background, just gives it you know, an edge to it. But it's very beautiful, you guys. I highly recommend this one. Talked about it a lot, I raved about it a lot. A very underrated Montale fragrance, and this is my favorite. I have tried many Montales actually, and this one in my top favorite, number one favorite, Red Oud by Montale. And next up, I have a fragrance from Marc Jacobs, and I love to wear this fragrance, you guys, during this time of the year. So unique, so classy, so sophisticated, but it's also another polarizing scent, and this is Decadence, the original Decadence. This is one of my top favorite amber fragrances. I love amber notes so much in fragrances. This smells a little bit green, yes, just like this color. Yes, it smells a little bit green. And also this is jasmine, this is plums. That's why it's so sweet from this plum note with amber and jasmine. And also vetiver, of course, a little bit woody from that vetiver. You guys, I absolutely love it. I know this is not for everyone, but this smells amazing on my skin, and this is going to stay in my collection forever, and I'm gonna repurchase it again, of course, if I run out. Next up, I have two Valentino fragrances. So the first one is Valentino Poudre. I absolutely love this fragrance. It's powders, it's vanilla. It also has some tuberose, I think, but you guys, smells very comforting, smells very cozy. Personally, I love to wear it right before bed because it really it's really a very comforting scent, a very beautiful one. It's very similar to Hypnotic Poison. I think I prefer this one a little bit more than Hypnotic Poison by Dior, of course. And the second Valentino fragrance is a new addition to my collection, and this is Valentino Born in Roma, or Valentino Donna Born in Roma. This is smells very flirty, smells very girly, a little bit seductive, jasmine and vanilla scent. So the jasmine in here, especially when you first spray it, smells very clean, and then as it dries down, it smells very, I would say, not edible vanilla, but seductive vanilla. You know what I mean? It smells very pinky and very you know, very flirtatious and girly. It's very beautiful scent. I could imagine this scent works all year round, to be honest, because it's not that sweet. And I can't wait to try it, you know, during spring and summer. So let's see. C, the original C by Giorgio Armani. To me, this is one of my top favorite vanillas in my collection. This is patchouli. This is some, I think, black currant or cassis. Yes. Mixed with that creamy, velvety vanilla. This is to die for, especially the dry down, you guys. The vanilla here smells therapy, smells so refined and so unique. I just can't get enough of this fragrance. One of the flankers of C is C Fiore, very beautiful, but this is, I would say, this is easier to wear than the original. This is more girly. Definitely the original one is more sophisticated and more grown. But this one, I would say all age groups could enjoy it. Even, you know, younger generations could enjoy this fragrance because it smells more girly, it's more fluffy, it smells like marshmallows on my skin. Very beautiful, just perfect sweetness with some floral notes, and also smells very creamy and fluffy, you know. So this was the C Fiore. And next up, I have a fragrance from Chloe House, and this is Love by Chloe. This is a kind of old fragrance, and it's also discontinued, and you see how much I love this fragrance and how much I've used it because it's very beautiful. I love powdery fragrances, as you might know, so much, and this is a powder bomb in my opinion. Very floral, very powdery, very classic. An amazing scent with an amazing longevity and sillage also. I absolutely love it, and now I have to use it with caution because I don't want to finish it because it's very hard to find right now, but very beautiful powdery and floral scent for cold weather. This is Love by Chloe. And next one have fragrance from Nina Ricci House, and this is Rose Ecstasy Absolute or something like this. I love this fragrance. Many people have said this is a dupe for Oud Mood. It's not a real dupe for me, but definitely smells similar. This one I would say is sweeter, a little bit more spicy, but yes, it has same vibes as Oud Mood. This is just a stunning, expensive smelling fragrance, and it's so affordable if you can find it now, because now it's again hard to find. I don't know why. Maybe because all the hype on it here on YouTube, but it's really worth it, you guys. If you can find it, definitely get it because it really smells expensive. Dark roses, vanilla with touch of oud. This one doesn't have any oud note, but I think you can smell some incense or oud or in it, and this is what makes it very unique and smells also very oriental smelling. Next one, let's talk about some Parfums de Marly fragrances. I have two in here. So of course this is Delina exclusive, amazing scent during winter time. I think it's so heavy for me to wear it maybe early spring, but not summertime because it's really heavy. It's really sweet scent. This could be my signature scent. If I have only one signature scent to keep, it's going to be Delina exclusive. Very creamy. I love the creaminess in this fragrance. Very rosy. Oh my goodness, the smell of real roses. Very creamy, very powdery also, and with those fruity notes, and the Turkish rose in here smells just divine. It's just amazing. I just absolutely love the Delina exclusive. And the second one from Parfums de Marly, I have a Thalia. This is also a powdery scent. But this is an easy to wear, I would say an everyday powdery fragrance because it smells so sophisticated. It works amazing during daytime, I would say, not nighttime. This is more suitable for daytime, for work. You know what I mean? Smells like a boss lady, you know, if you want to make a statement. It's a little bit sweet because it has amber in it. But it's just very beautiful scent, you guys, and smells so sophisticated. So this was the second one, and now let's talk about some Kilian fragrances. Kilian Rolling in Love. This lovely bottle, as you might see, very beautiful one, and this is nutty almond mixed with some white florals like tuberose, also iris, and this is some tonka beans in here also. I feel like the tonka bean in here smells a little bit similar to the tonka beans in Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. It doesn't smell very similar, but I feel like they have or they share same vibes, you know, same mood maybe. But this is way more softer and way more creamier than Good Girl. I'm not a big fan of the original Good Girl, as I said, but this one is very beautiful, very nutty from this almond scent, very feminine and romantic scent, I would say. So this was Rolling in Love. And the second Kilian is Adults. This fragrance, you guys, oh my goodness, this is so unique, very unique, powdery and woody fragrance. It has also a fig note, gives it a little bit sweetness. This is not a very sweet, or to me this is not a gourmand scent or anything, but the fig note in here, I think it has also some amber, but I'm not sure, but it has just a little bit of sweetness. But you guys, this is so beautiful, creamy, like very creamy, woody and powdery scent, and it's hard to describe it because it's that unique. It's very unique to the way that I really can't describe it, you know what I mean? I have to spray it and wear it so I can describe it very well. But all I can say right now, it's one of the most unique fragrances in my collection, and I haven't smelled anything similar to this scent actually. Absolutely love it. I adore it. I can put it easily in my top 10 fragrances for life even. So this was Adults by Kilian, and the last Kilian that I have is Princess. Yes, we know Princess is very hyped up, but I think it worth all the hype because it's a very easy to wear sweet marshmallow scent with the green tea note and ginger note. Makes it wearable all year round because it's not very sweet, it's not annoying at all, just absolutely love it. So yes, this was the last Kilian one, and I can't wait to add a full bottle of Woman in Gold because I have many samples of this fragrance and I absolutely adore it. I really can't wait to get a full bottle of it. And now last house, here I have 3 more of the last house, which is Tom Ford. So the first Tom Ford one is of course Velvet Orchid. This fragrance, you guys, smells like boozy bouquet of white floral and also purple florals like heliotrope and iris, and it smells very boozy. It has some boozy notes and some sweet notes like benzoin. It also has a suede note in here, which is suede always smells much softer than leather, and that's why even though this fragrance smells so daring and so sophisticated, it has that soft touch to it. Just amazing. This is for me for only nighttime, for special occasions, because it smells that sophisticated and so unique scent with great performance also. And the second Tom Ford fragrance here is Noir Parfum. I love this fragrance, you guys. One of the best, most beautiful, unique vanillas in my collection. This smells so dark, smells very oriental, smells a little bit spicy, and also smells very edible from the coffee note. Smells like vanilla ice cream or nutty vanilla ice cream. Also has some either amber or vanilla, I'm not sure, but something here smells very edible, very seductive, I would say. Last but not least fragrance in today's video is going to be Noir de Noir. Absolutely love Noir de Noir. Amazing oriental oud rose scent, but again the oud in here is not so heavy at all. It's just light touch of oud. Also it has that truffle note in here, smells like dark chocolate. It's a little bit sweet, it's semi-sweet. It's that dark and rich roses. Oh my goodness, smells so oriental, so sophisticated, and it's a romantic at the same time. So this is Noir de Noir by Tom Ford. You guys, I really hope that you have enjoyed this highly requested video about my collection. And now let me know in the comments what's your favorite fragrances from this collection. Do you have any of those in your collection? I would love to hear your thoughts on it. And also let me know what's your favorite winter fragrances. I would love to know that. And again, thank you so much for your support, you guys, and don't forget to like the video if you loved it, and can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye.